What's up, guys? Paul here. We recently were sent this rain seer drip irrigation sprinkler kit, and it was sent to us by the company, but my opinions are going to be honest and truthful, and I just got it set up. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here in a second, and we'll talk through the components. I'll show you how I set it up. I'll show you how it is to set up, if it's difficult, or how to dial it in. And yeah, so let me flip the camera around and we'll take a look at what I set up. Okay, so just wanted to talk through a couple of the components real quick. It comes with a fairly easy to use instruction manual. It tells you all the parts, shows you kind of how to connect everything and how to dial everything in. It does come with a handy little cutter for cutting all the hose lengths. And then it comes with 21 of these T connectors. So you connect the big size hose here and here, and then you either connect a little misting adapter or a smaller hose to run to a sprinkler head here on the front. It comes with a handful of them, so you can kind of customize it however you want. And it's nice that it comes with a lot, because I think I made a couple of decisions that I would redo, and so I can just cut it off and then put this back in there. Once you push the hose in, it's in there. You can't undo it, because that will break the seal, and then it won't have that leak-proof technology anymore. These are great. You just shove the hose in and it works. You can either attach this sprinkler head. So this top has these holes, and so it sprays a stream out of there, and then you can adjust the tightness or looseness, and that will adjust how far it spreads. And then there's another little head that pops on here for more of a fine mist kind of spray. And I'll show you this all in action just behind me here. And then the other piece that it comes with is this little drip kind of mist thing. And I would use this if I was doing flower beds, but as you can see, my flower beds are a mess. And so I didn't want to kind of waste this system watering weeds, but we do have this grassy section here that doesn't have any irrigation or anything like that. And so I thought it'd be nice to test the system out here on the grass. And yeah, so let me show you what I did. So it comes with 10 of these sprinkler versions and 10 of these drip mister kind of spray heads. And so as you can see, what I did here is I ran my hose. So my main hose comes into this Y adapter, and that feeds the irrigation hoses. And then you basically pick spots, cut the tube in half, insert that little T connector, and then you can put whatever type of spray head you want. And so I just ran it along here. Here's another one, and you can see this little spout on top is doing this kind of spray, versus this one here in the middle where I have, I'm getting wet, where I have this adapter, and so it's mostly spraying out of the bottom piece there. So it's mostly spraying out of the bottom piece, and then if you turn that, it adjusts how much it sprays. I'm gonna get out of the water. And so yeah, I haven't quite dialed in exactly how I want each head to be spraying, but my whole area is getting decent coverage, which is what I wanted. This area just kind of dies during the summer, and so I wanted to get this area covered. Here's the irrigation drip adapter. You can see how this is kind of misting. I would use that if I was doing like a flower bed situation. And this is pretty customizable, man. Like, so I was able to run this little mini hose from that big hose out here to the middle to get in the middle of the area. I could definitely see this being more of a flower bed thing than a yard thing. Let's see, I'm just gonna adjust this tightness, and it goes to a spray, mist, spray. And then if you turn this one, it starts coming out of there. If you turn it further and further, it gets a bigger spread where you can tighten it down and go to this head. So you have a lot of different combinations of how you can do it. It comes with a pretty good length hose, and then a really good amount of this smaller hose, so you can kind of break off from your main line and spread it out, make sure you get enough coverage. This took me about an hour to set up, get all the parts out, figure out how it all works, get it connected. Not too bad, and now I've got this area covered. I will say that what I'm probably gonna do is get the different types of sprinkler heads dialed in, and then dig down a little bit and then use lawn staples to secure the hose and do more of, and maybe drop it down into the grass a little bit, or down into the dirt even. So I may do that next. But yeah, just to get it all up and running, I would say 45 minutes to an hour setup. I think this would be great for flower beds or something like that. Or if you have a bunch of potted plants and you want to like run this line around your porch and then drop the little drippers into it. I could see that being pretty handy too. These are the little drippers. I could see you running those into flower pots, or if you have a big kind of garden area, this would be a really good option, really affordable. And then now we've got irrigation in our backyard where we used to not have irrigation. So yeah, I like it. Easy to set up. These plugged in really easily, and all of them worked right away, no leaking. You just shove it in this connector and it connects and crimps in there, and really solid connection, no leaking. Really simple. And now my grass is watered.